How's it going? Living in Boulder vlog 4. I just came up with the idea of putting the microphone right there, like just now. Okay. Living in Boulder vlog for March 27th. So as per regulation, I do it with my shirt off because you can utilize the screen captures as you're looking on Google and watch the body get tighter. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 on that one. This little flabbiness here was when I had my cysts taken off. I don't see a scar. That's interesting. Huh. No scar. That's weird. So today was my first ride. Okay, I'm distracting myself because I'm looking at myself. Okay, so today I did my first ride outside. I got up. I was riding yesterday. I rode like 30 miles on the rollers, and so last night I was really tired. I felt, feverish, and then I had really bad insomnia. Could not sleep at all. Partly because I'm nocturnal anyway, but I rode that much and I was like, okay, that's enough. So I got to sleep because I had to get up because I had to help my mom. So I got up, and luckily I didn't have to meet her until 1, so I slept in. I wanted the rest, which was amazing. It's going to be amazing to be able to sleep at night and to just sleep like a log where you can feel your body just sink, and it's amazing. Being an athlete is amazing because you have the amazing feeling of the pain and then feeling better, and then you sleep, and then that goes back into eating, which becomes really amazing, delicious, and then you go back to the exercise. Like, why would anybody not do that? So you mix in the audiobooks after. So help each other, but I'm going to do that later. So anyways, so I helped her with a bunch of things, moving stuff around. Came back here, suited up, made sure that I did it right. Took my time. And then I went out, and there was this red light that I stopped at, and then I saw these bikers, like 15 of them go by. And so I ran the red light, and I jumped on the back of the bikers, and I'm drafting off them. And then this guy turned around and said something to me, but I was listening to my music, and so I was like, I kind of got the vibe I was in somebody else's group, so I just sprinted ahead because they'd broken up, and there were like 5 more up ahead, so I was drafting off them. But then they dropped me. But right after they dropped me, they turned off, so then I was on my own, and then they caught me again. So I was drafting them, and then we got to the hill on 36, and we dropped these 2 women. It was 3 guys and 2 women. So the guys waited for them, and then they caught me again. I was drafting, but then I got back on the canyon, James Canyon, and rode up, and then took a right to where they do the mountain biking to the end of the road. And I was like, okay, we don't want to do this because it's going to get cold. So I went down, and then I rode up to Nelson. I don't want to ride with groups, so I broke off from them. Because I had my aero bars. Technically, you're not not allowed to ride with other people if you have aero bars, because they think that people will accidentally use them when they're drafting somebody and then crash into them because you can't access your brakes. So, plus I was listening to music, and so I rode, and then I went all the way to 75th and then back. So I got back after the sunset, and then 10 minutes before I got back, so I was like as cold as I could be by the time I got back. So that would have been cool to stay with the group the whole time because it would have made my Strava look good because I could have been drafting people. But yeah, I'm kind of tired, feel like going to sleep, but I do feel like I can do different things. So yeah, that's fun. Open up all these different doors. So I'm going to I think do some requests. I'm really high right now because it's just my habit, because I just get stoned. So, yeah, we'll see how I do while I'm high. So tomorrow I'm gonna get up. I'm going to when I get up, and yeah, and go on a ride. But the problem with me is that I'm so out of shape that it's difficult. Last night, like, you start weak, and then you get weaker even more precipitously than a normal when you're in shape. So, you know, I started off being able to ride like 210 watts or something, but then by the end of the night, I was only doing like 130. So, and also, you get really hungry, but I feel like I'm gonna barf. I actually dry heaved today on my bike ride, because your body is just stomach. You just, you know, it's a shock to your system. So, and then the eating, you have to stuff yourself. So I'm gonna make sure you eat just interesting food. You know, I went into Dairy Queen and got a hamburger today. It was disgusting because they never build them. It was all like rotten, but yeah, I'm normally vegetarian, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll just take my time eating. When I went to my mom's house, I took my time. It took me forever, but I had some food. Like, smoking weed makes you not want to, gives you the munchies sometimes for junk food, but it also, if you smoke a lot of it and you're high all the time, for me, it takes my appetite away, and I actually have to force feed myself, you know, like I can't even, my mouth is dry, I can't even swallow the food, so, yeah, I'll just have to make sure to eat, just take my time eating, basically, and, yeah, I'll have to buy power bars. I had this idea of eating, canned vegetables. I should try that though, see how it works. Okay, so let's see how long this one is. Ooh, oh yeah, 7 minutes. Okay, so that's good. So I'm gonna go do a request, I think.